What's up, guys? Welcome back. My name is Musaka. No, not Musaka. Musaka. Thank you so much for coming onto my video. I upload film related videos every Monday and random videos every other Wednesday. So if this is something you're interested in, please stay. Please. Today we are going to be looking at the underlying theme in the film I Am Not a Witch. So before I talk about the film, what exactly is a theme in film? A theme is simply the central message of the film. What is this film trying to say? What is this film about? Each film has got a different theme. Some examples of common themes in film are good versus evil. I think coming of age is a theme, I think. And also love is also a theme. I Am Not a Witch is a brilliant film by Zambian Welsh film director and screenwriter Rungano Nyoni. I really hope I'm pronouncing her name right. If I'm not, sorry. Yeah, so it's a Zambian film based, Yeah, like I was saying, it's a Zambian film based in Zambia, acted by Zambians, and it's directed and it was written by a Zambian, or half Zambian. This film stars Maggie Muluwa, Nancy Murillo, and Henry B.J. Piri, amongst others. And it came out in 2017. Basically, this film is about a young girl who is accused of being a witch in a town that is popular for having witches. Tourists actually go to the town and see the witches and take pictures and whatnot. So yeah, the people of this community accuse this young girl of being a witch, and they say she's always alone, no one knows where she comes from, she doesn't speak, she's always showing up from nowhere. So yeah, they accuse her. And after some questionable methods, she is proven to be a witch, and she's given the option of either becoming a witch and sticking with it, or becoming a goat. And obviously she chooses being a witch, because who wants to be a goat, right? Anyway, there's always that one person. She is then given a ribbon that is, attached to her back that prevents witches, or prevents these witches from flying away. So we are taken along this journey of this young girl named Shula, as she is taken into this community of witches, or as a character, one of the characters in the film calls them civil witches. Yeah, this community of witches. And for a while, initially in the beginning, she is happy. She's finally part of a community, she's part of a group. No one's looking at her strange, pointing fingers or running away. She's part of something, and she seems happy for a while. But as things go on, and we see this as the film progresses, these witches don't have a very fabulous life. They're being used to work in the fields, also to bring in tourists, because like I said in the beginning, this town is popular for having witches. So people come to the town and they look at the witches, and the witches sort of perform, they've got their paint on and everything, they've got their ropes, so they're being used as a way to get money, or a way to get money into the town or the community. For Shula, this life becomes, she starts to regret this decision of hers of choosing to be a witch, because we see in the film that it's not a common thing to have a young girl, she's about 8 or 9, it's not a common thing to have a young girl become a witch. So it's sort of like she becomes kind of famous for it, and this Mr. Banda, who is sort of the head of these traditional affairs and I think tourism or something, uses this young girl, Shula, to sort of as a marketing strategy, because at some point he's advertising her sort of on TV, and he's even saying, oh, we have these special eggs, Shula eggs, and he's trying to use her to get market, basically. At some point, Shula gets a glimpse of, kids going to school, and it's something that she desires. And at some point she does go to school, but then her responsibilities as a witch sort of take her away from school. Yeah, so we were taking along this whole journey of her becoming a witch and whatnot. Whether she's a witch or not, we don't know. Back to the theme of the film. And before I even mention the theme, when I first watched this film, I have to be honest, I did not understand the theme. I didn't know what it was really. I mean, I knew it was about a girl who becomes a witch and everything, but I didn't get like the theme or anything. It was only after watching interviews of the creator, Rungani Nyoni, you know, her talking about the film and what it's about, that I actually knew what the theme was. And I was like, oh, okay, that actually makes sense. That actually makes sense. The theme is basically, this film is about the patriarchy we live in, this society we live in, you know, the misogyny or the misogynistic beliefs we still have in our society. And I think Rungano mentioned that the film is also about how women are treated in the film industry, so it's got layers of that as well. And yeah, like after watching it, I was like, okay. I wrote down a few things that are a metaphor for this theme and, you know, what goes on in our society and how women are treated and whatnot. The first thing is the ribbons. In the film, these witches are tied down by ribbons. They are restricted. They can't fly away. They can't get to where they want. They can't run away or anything. It is true that, you know, women are treated a certain way in society. I think by now we all know that. There are certain things that we can't do. You know, we can't really spread our wings completely without, even if you do though, like without having to be judged or people looking at you a certain way, or, you know, no, you can't do that, you can't do this and whatnot. So I think that ribbon represents that, what happens. Yeah. The second thing is oh yeah, this young girl, you know, Shula, she's brought into this society, which I think is the real world. You know, she was a young girl, she was free, but now she comes into society and, you know, realizes that actually she isn't given so many options. Because in the film she said they give her you know, it's either you become a goat or you choose to be a witch, but you're still going to be restricted, but you'll be a witch. And, you know, yeah, she chooses to be a witch obviously because she doesn't want to be a goat. Like I said, women aren't given equal opportunity. Yeah, the next one, this one, even the quote-unquote good life that some women may have, you know, even if you're rich, even if you can do it, you know, afford certain things, there's still some restrictions. And we see this through Mr. Banda's wife, who used to be, or she still is, she's a witch, but she has money, she seems to be doing well in life, but because she's still a witch, she can't really do anything, or she can't really do everything that she wants to do. Not that she can't do anything, but she can, there's a certain extent, she can do things to a certain extent. Guys, I can't speak today, I don't know what's happening. These are just a few of the things that this film shows. And you know what, I know that our society is changing, and obviously there's such a big difference in how we're living now compared to how things were in the past, but there's still things that, you know, you can't do. I mean, I've heard examples of people, women, you know, someone can become successful, right, in life, you know, she's got money, she can afford certain things, you know, these good luxuries in life, and people start saying, oh no, she's a prostitute, she sleeps with men for her to get to where she is. Like, what? So on the part of women, the way women are treated in the film industry, I actually had an experience a few years ago. My friends and I went for this film, like a film workshop sort of thing, And I had gone with my best friend, a girl, and a few of my other friends who are, the rest of them were guys. Yeah. And in, like, we were put in this room, and in the whole room, I think it was only me and my best friend who were the only females. And I remember asking a question. I can't remember the question, but like, the way I was answered, you guys, by the men who were around, I was just like, what? And you know, I thought about it. I was like, okay. It never like dawned on me until I think just when I was making my notes for this video. I was like, okay, I actually had an experience. I felt so put down. I can't remember what the question was, but I was just like, okay. And this guy just shut me down. And you know, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I'm pretty sure I knew exactly what I was talking about. I knew what I was saying, but I don't know. He just said something and I was like, okay. Funny thing is, the same guy, when the workshop finished, came to talk to me. Oh, would you like to be in my film? And I'm like, this guy, like, what? It was really funny, but yeah, I mean, I think it just gave me a glimpse of what the industry is like. I know a lot of things are changing, but like I said, it's just these little small things in our society. Hopefully, in a few hundred years, things would have changed.
You done lost your damn mind. When you get your damn mind, you call me.
There's hope, guys. There's hope. There is hope. I don't know what I'm doing. This is a great film. In terms of just the message and also just the whole entire film itself, the whole entire package, I think, was done so well. I definitely enjoyed the film and I'd recommend it to anyone. Yeah, the way it was filmed, there's something about, I haven't watched any other film by Rungano Nyoni, but the way she uses silence to create tension or to just heighten the moment, I really like that. And also there's this like violin, this music that plays, that's very like haunting and mysterious, and I love that. It plays in the beginning, and I feel like it sets the tone for the entire film. Yeah. Another thing that I liked is this scene, the final scene. Actually, the final scene is one of my favorite scenes in the entire film, and yeah, I think I'm going to leave you with the final scene so you can see how cool it looks. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Why am I so weird at the end? I don't know. Anyway, yes, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Leave a comment if you've watched the film and what you think about it. Yeah, and have a great day. See you later.